been very privileged to be around from the inception of this ministry that God put together. You know, the 10th year anniversary it's miraculous to look back and see the different individuals that God has brought.
My parents are Frank and Carol Graham. Their adult lives centered around church and that community until my mom was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, so they came to the Westmore Senior Living. So one of the great moments for our family happened when they found out that they could go and get a worship service without having to go anywhere. They're bringing church to people that would not normally have access to church. And I'm eternally grateful for the ministry that is provided to my parents when they needed it the most.
We lost my sweet little mother in April of 2019. Texas Senior Ministries was instrumental in changing her life to be a thriving life rather than just an existing life.
When Pastor Jay would start singing and they would sing along, and all of a sudden she couldn't carry on a conversation, she could carry on every single word of that hymn. And it just brought life to her.
And the sermon was just right for them. It was just so relevant to them. I'm just eternally grateful to Texas Senior Ministries for providing so many opportunities for her to go to church.
This ministry is not just a ministry to the seniors, it's very much a ministry to the families when they come and attend church services with their parents or their grandparents, sometimes multi-generational.
I am the granddaughter of Alita Worley. She was my nana. She was a godly woman, but when she went to assisted living, she couldn't drive herself to the church that she had gone to for so long. The Walk Church was there every Sunday. So it was Nana gets to go to church like she's done all her life. My husband and I and her great-granddaughter, my daughter, would all join her each Sunday.
I feel at home when I'm here. I love the songs. They remind me of my youth a lot.
You know, people with dementia, they know these songs. The day she died, she was singing these songs and we were singing them with her. And so that's just invaluable that she was able to continue that week in and week out because of the Walk Church being in her assisted living facility.
Mary Lee Harrington. Now, Mary Lee could not stay in her home and had to go and have this assisted living. But she didn't want to lose her community. She didn't want to lose her church family. She wanted church.
So my Aunt Mary Lee was 97 years old, and she definitely believed in Jesus and the Bible. And throughout growing up with her on the farm, she would constantly take me to church every Sunday, or we'd go to Bible studies. She just always was about faith.
As a kid, I would spend the summers with her, and we would go to church at Columbus Avenue Baptist Church in Waco, and we were always at church. My uncle was a deacon, Aunt Mary Lee taught Sunday school. The main thing I think she did was remind me how important it was to stay in church. She decided she would move here, but the very first thing she said was, I have to have a church. I have to be able to go to church. She taught her adult Sunday school class right up until the time she moved, and she was afraid of losing her friends.
Around the time that she came to Westmore is when Pastor Jay started the walk, and I think that was a big part of her happiness, and it made her life better. She was proud to be at church and every Sunday and at Bible study, and so that brought a lot of joy.
What I thought I would miss was that I would lose all my friends and my church. And I found both of those after I got here, friends and a church.
I think the fact that I could go and sit with her and worship with her, and the kids could come and my brothers would come, and just being there with her, singing those songs that we grew up on, it was invaluable. For Jay to visit us in the hospital, I mean, I think one of the very last things we have with her right before she started on hospice was her and Jay singing in the garden. They've really ministered to us above and beyond. The fact that Jay is celebrating 10 years with the Walk Church is amazing. For 10 years, Walk Church has been there and encouraged and blessed so many individuals, but also their families.
I'm Gary Foran. I'm the mobilization pastor at Doxology Church. We're a multi-congregation church that exists for the purpose of developing Christ-centered people and then sending them out to make a difference in their neighborhoods, in our city, and to the nations. I love Texas Senior Ministries. Jay has a heart and a gift for ministering to senior adults, and he's making a huge impact in the facilities where he's able to serve. But what really excites me is the idea of multiplying that impact into many, many more places. I think this is an idea that is both timely and spirit prompted, and it's going to lead to many more people discovering the love and the hope that's found in Jesus Christ.
As we celebrate the past 10 years of Texas Senior Ministries and look ahead to the next 10, we're asking that you would consider supporting the expansion and multiplication of this powerful work by giving a substantial one-time financial contribution or committing to recurring giving. We also ask that you spread the word about the work that Texas Senior Ministries is doing to your friends and church or ministry leaders. Over the years, we've had amazing individuals, families, and organizations partner with us to help build this ministry through their prayer, volunteer time, and financial support. We want to say thank you for helping us make a difference in so many lives for the last 10 years, because seniors shouldn't have to retire from church.